Look, I can look at a data set. You can hand me a data set and say, hey, here it is. What do you think? I'm going to say, well, what is the data set? And why did you give me this data set? And what's the question you're asking? And what do you tell me about your business? Good data work doesn't happen in a vacuum, right? I'm not saying we should just create data work that just leads to confirmation bias, where a client says, well, I think this, and you confirm that's true. We have to be careful about that. But at the same time, for me to dive in and learn something about your business, and not really understand it well, and not understand at least where your problem is coming from and what your perspective is, makes me a very ineffective data analyst. And so, I did a lot of work involving mushrooms, and I went and toured mushroom farms in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, to learn all about that industry so I could effectively look at their pricing
Oh,
data.
wow.
When we deal with these things, we try to figure out what is the real business problem. I recently ran a class for a firm, because one of the things we do is we sort of go on, this is before coronavirus hit, but we go on site and we try to get people together, almost like a data facilitation. And what was so interesting, it was basically an HR group we were working with at a large firm. And as we started to talk about how to interpret the data, what we found the most useful part of our class was getting people from different parts of the company to talk to each other about which data sets they had that they could relate to each other. They could start to answer each other's questions. So I wouldn't underplay a really big part of doing effective data work. Yes, you have to be technically skilled, but there's an awful lot of communication and sort of education that comes with this type of work that is so critical, because that's how you get the best work product. That's how you get the best answers, is if we really understand. So I always joke, one of the best parts of my job is I kind of get to come in and learn about so many different industries and companies, because I get to say, oh, what does your data look like? What's your problem? Oh, here's what we can do to help you.
Thank you so much for checking out this clip from the Data Talk podcast. To watch the full episode, you can either go to the Experian blog. The URL is experian.com/datatalk, or you can click on the link, which is found in the description of this video.